Have you ever felt like your dreams were too big, or that life just kept throwing you into one pit after another? Today, we're diving into the incredible story of Joseph, a young man whose life shows us that even in our darkest moments, God has a purpose. Joseph was his father's favorite, and he had these amazing dreams from God, dreams that showed his whole family bowing down to him. Sounds great, right? Well, not for his brothers. Their jealousy boiled over, and one day, they did the unthinkable. They stripped Joseph of his special coat, threw him into a pit, and sold him into slavery. Just like that, his world was turned upside down. Far from home, in Egypt, Joseph became a slave in the house of a high-ranking official named Potiphar. Even though he was betrayed and alone, Joseph didn't lose his faith. He worked hard and was so honest that God blessed everything he touched. But trouble found him again. He was falsely accused and thrown into prison. Can you imagine the despair? It seemed like his dreams were completely shattered. But God wasn't finished. Even in that dark prison cell, Joseph's gift for interpreting dreams shone through. He helped others, always giving the glory to God. Years went by, and just when it seemed like all hope was lost, the king of Egypt, Pharaoh, had some troubling dreams that no one could understand. Joseph was called from the prison. With God's wisdom, Joseph not only interpreted the dreams, but also gave Pharaoh a brilliant plan to save the entire nation from a coming famine. Pharaoh was so impressed that he made Joseph the second most powerful man in all of Egypt. The slave boy from a pit was now a ruler in a palace. Then, the famine hit, and who showed up in Egypt looking for food? Joseph's very own brothers. They didn't recognize him, but he knew exactly who they were. This was his moment for revenge, right? But Joseph chose a different path. He chose forgiveness. With tears streaming down his face, he revealed himself and said those powerful words, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good." Through Joseph, God not only saved his family, but also countless others. Joseph's story is a powerful reminder that God's plan is always greater than our pain. When life feels unfair, when you feel forgotten or stuck, remember that God is still in control, working behind the scenes. Stay faithful, be patient, and trust Him. Your story isn't over yet. If this message encouraged you, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Thanks for watching.